Hello fellow creatives, let me hope we are all doing well, great, fine, and everything is basically moving on the best way. So we are today going to be looking at 5 acts of mental discipline to maintain the positive mindset. Okay, success requires. Okay, so do you want to be successful in life? So I'm going to be sharing 5 mindsets. Okay, 5 mindsets that success requires. Okay, that is what we are going to be looking at today. Okay, so if you are new here, okay, this is Munya Scripts, and we always share from behind scenes the projects that I happen to work on, ideas in the creative industry, and whatever that we can do as creative people to see that we earn. I share my travels. So please do me a favor, just subscribe to this channel so that you do not miss out on anything that I happen to share. So today, if I don't cover your field, so do not unsubscribe. So stay along and watch more videos from you'll happen maybe to see a certain video that touches you as a creative. So I share a lot of content. If at all you have ever admired coming to Uganda, touring around Uganda, so you can approach me, you can try to contact me on the numbers that you see in the description of this video. I can navigate you around Uganda. I can help you shoot maybe music videos in Uganda, shoot movies in Uganda. So endeavor to see that you contact me, because I'm a professional videographer and a graphics designer. So reach out to me, I'll give you a hand. Okay, so besides that, let us go back to the 5 acts of mental discipline to maintain the positive mindset. Success does what? Success requires. So number 1 is put yourself first, okay, and second, then third. Okay, so it is always easy for you to allocate different tasks to people. Okay, so have that in mind, because if you do not work with different people, then you'll exhaust yourself, and you exhausting yourself, this brings you to not being healthy. I'm not saying that you shouldn't exhaust yourself, but you shouldn't overdo it to an extent of exploiting yourself. Okay, because if you cannot right now employ some workers to be helping you out, you have family members, and at times your family members may be willing to give you a hand. So consider maybe calling on your family members, calling on your friends to give you a hand, calling on your friends to give you some support. So that is number 1. Okay, so when you grasp that, okay, you'll happen to get successful in life, because you do not have to, it is not that for you to get to be successful you have to totally hard work. Okay, you have to also smart work. Okay, so you work smartly, then you have to also hard work. Okay, you have to put that in mind. Then practice saying no more than you say yes. Okay, our number 2, you have to practice to say no more than you saying yes, because as you get successful, as you get your businesses from zero to somewhere, you'll happen to see these people that come up eventually saying, maybe do me this offer, I'll get you maybe to many people, even some just inviting you to walk around with them, maybe have a cup of coffee with them. But that basically puts your business down, because you'll spend more of time doing useless content. Okay, I'm not being too, but what I'm trying to mean is, once you're doing stuff that is not part of business, that is not adding anything on you besides just taking a cup of coffee, then that will take you astray. That will not get you to where you want to get to. Okay, you have to keep that in mind. Okay, so you have to practice no. Okay, you have to practice saying no more than you do what you say yes, because you going for a cup of coffee, you going for an extra game, you going, that was not on your calendar, that was not on your plan, that destroys other things that you had to do on your plan, on your calendar, or the meetings that you had to have to see that your business or that something that you do goes to another step. Okay, so what you would consider maybe talking or saying to those people, okay, what you would consider maybe saying to those people, to do not to look like someone who is chasing yourself away from people, at least tell them that, oh, I'm going to catch up a meeting maybe at this place, maybe at Africana, maybe at this hotel, maybe this conference. Would you come and you go with me so that we have that meeting together? Maybe we would find ourselves there. Then if these people are not business people, if these people are were not intentionally intended at maybe having something that is business wise, that is adding, and it was just spending time, these people would say no. Okay, just have that in mind. You can use that technique to chase those people that are just wasting time in maybe your life, maybe in your business. Okay, then let go of the idea of perfect. Okay, so most of the times I'm not saying that we should avoid being perfect, but most of the times you find yourself demanding perfection, that over perfection, where you cannot achieve that over perfection. So as a creative, as someone who is looking at achieving in life, you shouldn't, let me say, you make a certain design and you're like, no. Or maybe a song if I'm an artist, because I'm an artist and I have a lot of content out there. Check out for MUCIAN scripts, songs like Flora, Mwana Weka, and many more. Okay, so if like I'm an artist, then I happen to record a song, so I put out that song, and like after putting it out, then I go back to the studio and I'm like, it is not yet perfect, I should add in this, I should remove this. A month goes, a week goes, then 2 months, 3 months without releasing that tune out there. Now, how will I learn that this was done and it wasn't perfect? Because I even fear to release what I feel like it is done, okay, or what I feel like is done. So please endeavor to see that you put that in mind. Okay, perfection is good, but you'll happen to achieve that with time. Okay, as you continue practicing and doing that same thing, or better than that, over and over again. Okay, then the other thing that you should put into consideration is put things into perspective. Okay, so most of the times we keep ourselves into this noisy place, in towns, in places, but in places that do not even favor us in what we feel like doing. Okay, so please, as someone who is looking at improving, becoming better at what you create, okay, also consider you choosing places that you go to that maybe give you more concentration in what you feel like doing, that can zone you up, and you remember how like you overcame different stuff. Because as someone who is doing something, I believe you happen to face some challenges, and they are not the first challenges. Okay, so just remember, in for some situations in life, what have you gone through, how have you gone through it? Okay, once you have that in mind, so you happen to also think of this, that there is no anything without a way through. Okay, so however much you have a certain problem, there is a way that you can go off, or you can go out of that problem. So always have that in mind. Do not give up in what you love or on what you love. Okay, keep yourself motivated and keep yourself moving, because there is always a way. However hard that something is, there is always a way. But that way will not get you sleeping. That way will not get you down. Okay, so you have to be moving, you have to be thinking, you have to be mindful of what you're basically doing, okay, for you to like achieve or get to where you want to get to. Okay, then allow others to contribute on you. So most of the times we do not even give ourselves offs, okay? And that is more with Africans. I believe that you find that you work from year 1 to year 2, you work from month 1 to the 12th month, you work from Monday to Sunday, then next week Monday to Sunday, like that. So please and please, yes, you are maybe considering your job booming, maybe your company booming, but you have to give yourself some time. Maybe give yourself some time, like a weekend, maybe a Sunday. Give yourself some time to visit maybe different places, visit the people you love, and also consider sitting down and you try to do what? You also consider sitting down and you try to think about what you do, okay? How is your week going to move, okay? So you plan your week on Sunday before you join the Sunday, okay? So before maybe even you start the year, because we are towards the end of the year, you may use the last month, that December, you go off your work and use that month to assess yourself. What have you achieved? What have you failed to achieve? How are you going to begin the year? What are you planning for 2024? Okay, that is all after you take an off, okay? Then the other thing is, there is no any other way that you would consider yourself motivated or moved if you have friends that know your goals, that know what you're fighting to achieve, and you spend some time with those people, because you happen to discuss about your failures, how have you happened to recover yourself. They may also happen to advise you on some of the ideas that you may happen to pick up and you apply them in your businesses. But if you keep everything to you, you don't relate with people, you don't relate with friends, you don't even invite some friends to take a look at your business, to know about your business, then it basically means that it is all about you. And once you're a little bit lazy, once you're a little bit weak, okay, so you do not get motivated, you may even lose morale of maybe doing something, because you are always day 1, day 2, Monday to Sunday, you're working yourself, okay, you're exhausting yourself. So consider yourself getting leaves and relating with people that basically know about your business, that know about some of your goals, okay? So please, if you are new here, endeavor to see that you subscribe so that you do not miss out on more of my videos, where I use this channel to share with my fellow creative people, where I share tips in graphics designing, where I share tips on video editing, where I share my behind scenes, my projects, and more stuff like traveling to different places that are basically in Uganda. And if you're out there and you would want to tour Uganda, visit some places, I can help you out, navigate you around town, around some parks and some places like the source of the Nile and many more. So endeavor to see that you subscribe, endeavor to see that you use the contacts that you see in the description of this video, and you can also reach out to me in my emails, that is nyenjeisaac95@gmail.com or garefilmsmusic19@gmail.com. So I happen to share a lot of content on this platform, so endeavor to see that you contact me, you leave a comment, and I'll be grateful and glad. Let's subscribe to see that we reach 100,000 subscribers before the year ends, and I believe we can achieve it. So endeavor to see that you subscribe, you leave a comment, and you also help me share these videos so that I meet worthy people, because that would make me an advantage of motivating me and seeing that a lot of people watch these videos that I happen to make and I get them moving. So thank you for watching. Endeavor to see that you subscribe and leave a comment. Thank you for watching. I love you.